Hi everyone. Today's video is on Furious Pete and his cancer reoccurrence.
I know I'm gonna beat it. I know I'm gonna kill it.
Now I don't follow Pete. You might be able to tell just by looking at me. I looked through his channel and Pete has done something that I am trying to do. He's making videos that a lot of people are watching and learning from. He has 2 million subscribers. But the problem here is 2 million people are subscribed to and taking nutritional advice from a person who ended up getting cancer.
I try and live a very healthy life. In fact, this past year, apart from the YouTube videos I've done, I've tried to live the healthiest life I could.
When you're cutting, you definitely want to up the protein intake and the fat intake, which I'll get into after. The protein intake is very, very important. I got it because you need a lot of fat. The fat actually raises your natural testosterone within your body.
A while back, he did this video where he's really drunk. It's like a live stream thing. Coming with, he called Freely a slut. Says Durianrider's got a 1-inch banana for a cock. It's an for laughter. He's just really drunk at the time, and he had his cheeseburgers. I eat a cheeseburger, you fucking idiots. Things like that. I mean, there's this steroid lifestyle that these guys are into. They don't really give a fuck.
I know I'm gonna beat it. I know I'm gonna kill it. It sucks. I finally moved into a house with my fiance, and I just want to keep doing what I'm doing and try and inspire, motivate, and try and make an impact on this world.
He wants to help people? Really? For any fans out there, let me know in the comments. What is he trying to help people with? He wouldn't even help himself. His fans are saying they care, that they're going to be there for him. I'm going to let you in on a secret about humanity. People don't actually care about each other. They care about what they can get from other people. They care about the relationship, not about the actual person. It reminds me of the song by Queen, "Don't Try Suicide. Nobody gives a damn." I've been thinking about that lately. That was in the 70s. They knew back then. I never thought about those lyrics until recently. If his fans really cared about him personally, they'd give him the advice that he needs. Instead, they are resistant to him changing his diet, because then they won't have the entertainment they have. What they really care about is the circus act that they're seeing. People are coming in and say, this is what you reap. You reap what you sow. And then his fans come in, respond to that, saying, this is not the time to be talking about that. Well, I've seen that kind of typical response so much, and it's like they're trying to cover up. They don't want to see reality. They'd rather live in their fake mindset. They're hiding from the fact that it is the perfect time to bring this up. What better time than when we're getting the natural consequences of someone who's addicted to meat and eating just so much of it that they get the cancer that you get when you live that unnaturally. When you do something that extreme. This is what cancer is. It fucks up the body's chemistry. And for people who are trying to manipulate us into shutting up, calling us insensitive, should we be mourning? Should we give a bigger fuck than the fuck that he gave? Why should we? He doesn't care. He's got videos on food hacking. Well, I say you shouldn't be hacking your food, or you shouldn't be hacking yourself. You don't hack nature. You live by it. If you have to hack your food, then you're already doing something wrong. If you're eating meat, that goes against our body's chemistry. We're not natural meat eaters, and you're hacking up your life. And now we're seeing the natural consequences. Survival of the species. That's the reason for natural consequences. The unhealthy people die out, leaving all the vegan channels on YouTube to rise up one notch each time one of these unhealthy, low-carb people, high-fat people, drop off. For you to get a better idea of what my mindset is, when I was young, I had friends, and they basically all had this attitude, and there was a saying, 70s, 80s, maybe 90s. The saying was, live fast, die young. All my peers around me, they didn't care about living long. Well, I did want to make it to 100 as a teenager. And all my friends and all theirs, they all did drugs, and I did not. That's why I ended up a loner. I'm different, and I was aware of that. So I should be alone. This seems to be Pete's attitude too, at least when he was younger. Now that he's got cancer, most people always sing a different tune when something really goes wrong. And when I was even young, when I was a teenager, I understood this because I was smart. That's another secret I want to let you in. People are really dumb.
It's the fucking generation of that. They don't care about health. Rather than saying, hey, Freely, I really appreciate support. You know, is there something more into this vegan lifestyle? Is like, fuck you, Freely. I'm gonna fucking try and shut you down. He filed a false DMCA claim, which is literally a fucking federal crime, a felony.
If you were offered $1 billion, would you go vegan for the rest of your life? I mean, I could still drink if I was a vegan. Beer, steak, oh man, that'd be hard to give up. If I was offered $1 billion from someone to go vegan, after I got the $1 billion, I would hire a hitman, like the best possible hitman, so it's not traceable back to me. I would get rid of the guy that gave me $1 billion, and then I would become a meat eater once again. Oh yeah.
Well, it doesn't do Pete any good if we were to just be nice to him. You know, his fans have been too nice to him, not telling him what he needs to hear. That would not help him. The only thing that can help him is to give him the advice that we have already given him, that he didn't listen to. I've learned in my 47 years that a lot of people just aren't like me. People have different views of the world. A lot of people just don't care so much as me about living, making the world a better place. Pete goes and he wants a family? And you're going to pass on your bad genes and the cancer to them? I've got bad genes. I'm not passing them on at all. I'm making videos to actually help the world. And I write comments. I left a few helpful educational comments under his video. Really help if all my fans went there and gave those comments a thumbs up. Then the comments will rise up to the top of the comments section. And people will be more likely to see my comments. Don't take your advice from someone who gets cancer. He was doing low carb, high fat. He's eating a lot of meat. He's overeating, binge extreme binge eating, even if it is once a month. That's real dangerous. And then there's all the things that bodybuilders are suspected of doing, especially when you're on the internet trying to get attention, which is the irony. These people get the attention, but they don't really care about themselves. They're using tricks, and they're tricking people. Meanwhile, I get ignored, but I'm the real healthy one, and I'm the one that could help you more than just about anyone. Leave your comments below. Please share my video, subscribe, and I'll keep making videos if I get enough subscribers. 1,000 is what I need. And I'll see you in a couple days.